there. But if you don't have your own, you can make your own blend. It's just a simple blend of cinnamon and ground mace and ground ginger and nutmeg and some crushed clove, although this is whole cloves, but you do want, ground clove, ground coriander. So if you can't get the mixed spice, you can make your own quite easily. And then you want to pop your raisins and your currants in with that. If you can't find currants, you could use sultanas or mixed peel, anything really. And then your sugar and then some more butter. This is soft room temperature butter. And you just want to mix all of this together until your butter is fairly even through your mixture. Set that to the side. Now you're going to preheat your oven so that, by the time you've done this, your oven will be up to temperature, and that's your temperatures there. So grab your pastry from the fridge and you just want to roll this out big enough that you're going to be able to get 2 equal sized rectangles, one for the bottom and one for the top. So I've got my tape measure out because I'm quite funny this way. I like it to be perfect, but it doesn't have to be. You just want to be left with a nice big square, and I was happy with this one. Like I said, I'm just tidying up the edges just to make sure it's nice and even all the way around. And I get my tape measure out, and mine's measured exactly 30 centimetres across the way, which I was delighted about. So I've just made a wee mark around the 15 centimetre mark, and that's given me 2 equal sized rectangles. So I'm going to use one for the bottom and one for the top. So the one I'm using for the bottom, I'm going to put onto my oven tray just to make it a wee bit easier. And to that, I'm just going to spoon on my flies. Give them a good pat down. Make sure you leave a border all the way around the edge so that you can moisten that, and then when you put your lid on, you can stick it down. So just go all the way around with some water. You can do this with a brush or your fingers, whatever you prefer. Then flip on your top. Like I said, go around the edges, just press the top pastry into the bottom pastry. And once you know it's nice and sealed, you can just take away the excess with a knife, and that's going to ensure you've got a nice seal. As you can see there, it's perfectly sealed, so don't worry about anything leaking out. I mean, this is a fairly dry mixture anyway, so you shouldn't have any problems. The last thing we're going to do is prick the top with a fork. This is just going to let some steam escape. So just random places all the way till the bottom. You won't see these in your end result anyway. So you want to bake this for between 30 and 35 minutes. I gave you the temperatures earlier, and you should be left with something like this. It's just starting to go a nice browny colour, and this is ideal. The last thing you want to do while it's still hot is pour some sugar on the top. I'm using caster sugar, but any sugar will do. And then all you have to do is cut it and eat it. I get 8 good sized squares from this, and they are good sized squares because, as you can imagine, this is quite sweet. Now this is perfect on its own, with a wee cup of tea or coffee, something like that. But you could obviously have this with custard or cream, or do what you like. Perfect for picnics as well once it's cooled down. Now this will keep in an airtight container for quite a wee while, if it lasts that long. It really is so delicious and very easy to make. And like I said in the beginning, if you're not making your own pastry, you can use, the stuff that you get from the shops already made. You can make this in the matter of minutes. And yeah, big favourite, and so very popular in Scotland, like I said in the beginning. It's one of those recipes, it's just stood the test of time. I think probably everybody in this country will remember their granny making it, or, their auntie or their mother making it at some point. So thank you very much for popping over just to check out this very quick and very easy recipe, and which is going to be my Halloween recipe. I decided to do it a wee bit earlier just to give you the chance to see it and then make it if you decided. So like I said, thank you all very much, and I will see you during the week for a wee shopping haul or possibly meals of the week. So whenever you decide to join me again, remember to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you off a soon back here on What's for Tea. So bye for now. Bye now.
긴 거에다 이거.